Hi, I'm Darren Cefalu. I'm a certified addictions professional here at G&G Holistic. I do a lot of the alternative spirituality work. As we know, spirituality is probably the biggest component of any healthy recovery plan. When we talk about spirituality, oftentimes it's difficult for a lot of people to engage something that's related to a power greater than themselves. Spirituality plays a tremendous role in helping people overcome all kinds of mental health dysfunction. The reason that is because most people who suffer from the disease of addiction, depression, anxiety, are dealing with racing thoughts. Racing thoughts are the foundation of all the issues that we experience. A racing thought kind of looks and sounds something like this. Each and every one of us, of course, has a brain or a head. Looks kind of like this. And what happens is when we create a thought, whether it be a positive or negative thought, it creates some kind of energy. Okay? The problem is when we produce a negative thought that races, either a thought related to the past that creates sadness or a thought related to the future that creates anxiety, that thought becomes louder and louder and louder and louder. We need to find a way to shut it off. Okay? One of the reasons we use substances is because it shuts off the frontal lobe of the brain. These substances include Adderall, Xanax, alcohol, any of the benzodiazepines, opiates, cocaine even, which is a stimulant, is shown to reduce the glucose metabolism in the front of the brain. That means the brain is no longer breaking down glucose, synthesizing it into usable energy to create thought. The front of the brain, coincidentally, is the place that allows us to think about the potential of the future based on the results of the past. So when this is shut down, people get into a very now state, and that's why substances and substance use become so rewarding. When we talk about spirituality, using the idea of spirituality and alternative spirituality as if I put out good energy is going to come back to me. Or if I pray, in traditional religious belief, if I pray, my prayer will be answered. By having this understanding that you're connected to something, it shuts down this ability to race in thought over and over again. And what it does is allow us to accept things and understand things and even surrender to things as they are, creating a lot less dysfunction and a lot less suffering in life. So regardless of the substance use or the behavior that we're dealing with, if it's an addictive behavior, gambling, overeating, sex addiction, obsessive compulsive disorders, all of these things are designed to create a change in brain chemistry. Religion, spirituality, a connection to a higher power also does this. And it does this by creating the feel-good chemicals, dopamine and serotonin, by putting ourselves in a relaxed, calm, peaceful state. And creating these good chemicals, we increase our mood and we create a very positive mood. Over the years, we've learned different techniques to do this. One of the things we do at G&G is we use things such as vibroacoustic therapy, where we use certain tones. These tones are designed to change the brainwave activity that we have. One of the things we do here that's unique to G&G is we do a program called Drumming Off Drugs. Hang on. And we use drums. We use African djembe drums. Okay? These drums produce certain tones. These tones are paramount to what goes on in the brainwave activity. When people consistently hear these tones, it reduces a racing thought, similar to what substance use would do, but in a way more healthy way. By continually drumming and focusing on what you're doing, you slow down racing thoughts and you improve your ability to have a connection to basically something deeper. It's been really successful. The Drumming Off Drugs program has helped reduce AMA rates significantly. Developed that with a gentleman by the name of Steve Harris, who has a program as well. So unique to G&G, we do rhythmic drumming, and it's worked out really well. And it uses a lot of the ancient African and Native American traditions to help people connect to something, ultimately giving us a sense of peace, a sense of tranquility in a very healthy and productive and consistently replicatable manner.